During the late period of Egypt, from 664 to 332 BCE, the nation experienced significant transformations influenced by both internal dynamics and external forces. This era began with the 26th dynasty, also known as the Sate dynasty, founded by Psamtik I, who successfully reunited Egypt after a period of fragmentation and Assyrian domination. This period is notable for the increased interaction with foreign powers, particularly the Greeks. Psamtik I recognized the strategic value of forming alliances with powerful neighbors. To strengthen his military and secure his reign, he enlisted the help of Greek mercenaries. These soldiers, known for their prowess in combat, were integrated into the Egyptian military. The Greeks provided a formidable force that helped Psamtik I and his successors to defend the kingdom from external threats and maintain internal stability. The presence of Greek mercenaries marked the beginning of a more profound Greek influence in Egypt. Over time, Greek settlers followed the mercenaries, establishing colonies and trading posts, particularly in the Delta region. Naucratis, a significant Greek trading colony in the Nile Delta, became a hub of commerce and cultural exchange. It served as a focal point for interactions between the Greeks and Egyptians, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and traditions. The influx of Greeks into Egypt led to a unique blend of cultures. Egyptian art, religion, and daily life began to exhibit Greek influences. Likewise, Greek culture absorbed elements of Egyptian civilization. This cross-cultural interaction contributed to the richness of both societies, fostering advancements in art, architecture, and scholarship. Greek artists and scholars found inspiration in the ancient traditions of Egypt, while Egyptians adopted aspects of Greek art and philosophy. However, this cultural intermingling was not without its challenges. Social tensions arose as the Greek presence in Egypt grew. The Greeks often maintained a distinct identity, living in separate quarters and practicing their customs and religion. This separation sometimes led to resentment among native Egyptians who perceived the Greeks as outsiders encroaching on their land and resources. Economic competition further exacerbated these tensions as Greek merchants and craftsmen competed with their Egyptian counterparts. The native Egyptians and Greeks occasionally clashed over religious differences. The Greeks brought their pantheon of gods, which sometimes conflicted with the established religious practices of the Egyptians. These religious differences could lead to misunderstandings and disputes, though there were also instances of syncretism, where deities from both cultures were merged or worshipped together. Despite these tensions, the overall relationship between Greeks and Egyptians during the late period was marked by periods of cooperation and mutual benefit. The Egyptians recognized the advantages of Greek military and economic support, while the Greeks valued the opportunities for trade and cultural enrichment that Egypt offered. The influence of Greek culture continued to grow, particularly during the rule of the 27th dynasty, when Egypt became a satrapy of the Persian Empire. The Persians maintained the use of Greek mercenaries in their armies and supported the continuation of Greek settlements in Egypt. The coexistence of Persian, Greek, and Egyptian cultures during this time further contributed to the diverse and dynamic nature of Egyptian society. The culmination of Greek influence in Egypt came with the arrival of Alexander the Great in 332 BCE. After his conquest of Egypt, Alexander founded the city of Alexandria, which would become one of the most significant cultural and intellectual centers of the ancient world. Alexandria epitomized the fusion of Greek and Egyptian cultures, with its famous library and institutions attracting scholars from across the Mediterranean. In conclusion, the late period of Egypt was a time of significant cultural exchange and interaction between Greeks and Egyptians. The introduction of Greek mercenaries and settlers led to a blending of traditions and ideas, enriching both societies. While social tensions did arise, the overall impact of this interaction was one of mutual influence and benefit. The legacy of this period is evident in the lasting cultural contributions that emerged from the convergence of Greek and Egyptian civilizations, shaping the course of history in the Mediterranean region and beyond.